Baby, it's spell jars today. It's all about the spell jars today. Wealth Witchery, day 5. I am Reverend Valerie Love, also known as Kaisi, Divine Midwife of Soul Destiny, Christian Witch, professional practicing Christian witch, at your service, as well as the author of 26 books on practical spirituality, magic, Christian witchcraft, and the occult. And I get to lead retreats all over the world for incredible, amazing beings like you. Now, let's talk spell jars. That's what we're talking today. Glass, of course. Glass, of course. And if you are brand new here, we have so many beautiful, amazing, powerful, just incredible, magical, spiritual beings here on the YouTube channels at Valerie Love YouTube channel, Christian Witches YouTube channel. Thank you for being here. Thank you. I appreciate you. Because if I was just talking and there was no one on the other line, who am I talking to? I know I'm talking to myself. Yet I just appreciate your presence. If I've never told you that, I'm telling you now, I appreciate your presence, especially for those of you that have been kicking it with a witch ride or dies for years. Years. I love you. I so appreciate you. I just have to say that. I just feel inspired to say that. I love you. I appreciate you. Like, how many times during your day do people say to you, I love you? If nobody told you today, I'm telling you, I appreciate you. And that is a truth from a heart full of love. That is the truth. Let's begin. How you loving? How you loving? How you loving? So, if you're not subscribed to the Valerie Love YouTube channel or the Christian Witches YouTube channel, absolutely just subscribe. Hey, Timothy. Thank you so much, Timothy. And thank you, Timothy, for all of your incredible compliments. You are so encouraging. Thank you. Thank you, Timothy. I so appreciate you. And for all of our beautiful peeps, hey, Linda. How you loving? Australia Luna. How you loving? Nina. How you loving? Whole organic care. How you loving, Cree? How you loving? How you loving, family? Oh my goodness. Today, hey, Minister Danielle. How you loving? How you loving? Today, and it's Friday. This is Venus's day. So if you wanted to do one of these spells today, that would be wonderful. This is the day of Venus. Venus is all about love and beauty. And money. Venus is love and money. The two go together. And that's a couple that's never getting divorced. I can promise you that much. Spell jars. What is it? How does it work? You're going to make one today. Yes. Yes. You're going to make one. Malik, how you loving? How you loving? Oh, Malik. Oh, wow. Malik, you got fireworks. How magical are you? Malik, let me tell you something about Malik. I don't know how Malik worked this magic. Malik emailed me and I emailed him. We had a conversation. And then something like 2 days later, wasn't Malik? Malik walked into the very same Panera Bread, or I walked into the Panera Bread that he was in. He was already there. He summoned me. I walked into the same Panera Bread. I'm sitting down with my little coffee. Malik comes over. Excuse me, goddess. I'm Malik. I was like, no. Do not tell me I was just emailing you. Y'all are, I don't want to say too damn magical. Y'all are freaking powerful. Y'all need to be going out and changing the whole world because y'all are freaking powerful. Y'all are summoning people. Y'all are sending an email. Next thing you know, you see the person. Y'all are seeing people and then they appear before you. You need to just focus that magic in the right direction like Malik does. He said, oh yeah, I just came from doing a ritual at the Enchanted Forest. I was like, Malik, you are such an amazing soul. Matter of fact, Malik, drop your website in the chat, please. Malik, drop your website in the chat because that's a powerful spiritual practitioner. If he could summon Kaisi to where he was, I promise you, he is a powerful magical practitioner. We have had so much fun, and then sometimes we just see each other and we never plan it. And we just see each other in Panera Bread a few times. Hey, Malik. Oh, you here? Oh, yeah, I'm on my way to do a ritual by the river. I'm like, I know that's right. I love our magical peeps. I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's get on screen share. We got a lot to cover today. Deep breath. Deep breath. There are a couple of things that are important to remember with regard to magic and witchcraft. Magic and witchcraft do not replace action. Say it with me. Magic and witchcraft do not replace action. No, they don't. No, they don't. No, they don't. Oh, I just cast a spell and there's nothing. I'm going to sit here and fold my arms and let the universe bring me everything magical. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. So then you might say, well, then why am I doing magic and witchcraft? You're doing magic and witchcraft to amplify your energy and attention throughout the entire universe. You're doing magic and witchcraft to power up your physical action so that it goes further and that you are not just relying on your human strength. You're using magic and witchcraft because you're calling to you energies and spirits and entities beyond your own self, and you're congealing them together to focus a more powerful, it's like a laser beam that can go from here to Mars. You're calling on the plant kingdom. You're calling on the ancestrals lines. You're calling on the magic in your blood. You're calling on crystals. You're calling on all of that, and you're congealing them, and you're forwarding a powerful intention into the universe. Boom. And then you're going to back it up with actually making a phone call to the people that you need to call. You actually need to call clients. And you're going to back it up with actually writing an email sequence and magicking the email sequence so that the email sequence is even more powerful when people open the emails and people read the emails and people like the emails and they're drawn to your business, and your business is spelled for this incredible magnetism and attraction of the perfect clients. And next thing you know, they're just coming, flocking to you, flocking to you, flocking to you. And when they flock to you, they're ready to pay you. And no longer are you listening to people or talking with people who don't have money. Don't do that. That's why we do magic and witchcraft. There are two different kinds of action. One kind of action is in spirit realms, energetic realms, supernatural realms, and one kind of action is in the physical realm. Now, if you only want to be an energetic multi-billionaire, which you already are, then just do the energetic work. If you want to be a billionaire in the earth plane, that would mean that in the physical plane of existence, you would have to do physical things. And what I teach in Money Magic, by the way, Money Magic is open right now. I'm going to drop the link in to Money Magic. Money Magic doors close on May 31st at midnight, actually 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time. This round, I don't know when doors are going to open again. Doors will close on May 31st. In Money Magic, what I teach, let me give you the link to Money Magic so that you have it. Hold on, I'm gonna come on screen share, make sure I don't reveal any information in this live stream that I'm not supposed to be revealing about people's identities and information and stuff like that. Hold on, let me get you the link to Money Magic, because if you've already put your name, your email address in with the link below this vid, you're already going to get access to all the spells written out, access to all the intentions and petitions written out, access to more resources that we've gone over here with direct links to them. By the way, I just love y'all because y'all bought up all that uninterrupted prosperity oil from Bossy Bruja, because last time I checked, it was sold out. So good job. Make sure Magical People stores stay sold out because you bought all of it. Yeah, make sure. Make sure you buy everything they make. Buy it. Let me get you the link to Money Magic. And when you go to Money Magic, if you have not yet seen, hold on, let me get you the link. If you have not yet seen the complimentary, it's just a complimentary um, masterclass that I have for you at Money Magic. If you have not yet seen it, hold on, I'm going to get it for you. I'm going to get you the link to, hold on. So I just want to really help us to understand that witchcraft and magic cannot replace right action in the world. And I want to make sure that we are very clear on what we're doing when we are spelling, when we're crafting, when we're casting, when we're engaged in the practice of the craft, when we are engaged in magic. I want us to be very clear on what we are engaging in. Hold on, I'm going to get you this link to Money Magic, and you will be able to see a complimentary masterclass that tells you about the 12 portals of Money Magic. Okay? Money Magic it has 12 portals that you move through that quickly give you everything you require. Let me put it in the chat. Money Magic is closing tomorrow, May 31st. If you are watching this after May 31st, then you are going to receive an email that will give you the dates of when Money Magic will open again and how you can get on the waiting list. I don't have the date of when it will open again because when clients come into Money Magic, we want to make sure that you get results right away. We want to make sure that everyone that is in Money Magic is doing what they need to do to catalyze results. I just got off the phone with a client this morning that's in Money Mastermind, and we are working on her first check being several $1,000s, comma, in her first check in this enterprise. So, baby, don't play. I like getting big checks. I like giving people money. I love that. I'm a wealth witch. I love helping people get money. Okay? I enjoy it. It's one of my favorite things to do. And that's why I'm always talking about money. That's why I've written so many books about money, because money is very important. And what we do with the money is very critical. It's still sold out, huh? Mm-hmm. She did that. She did that. That oil, that uninterrupted prosperity oil. Okay, let's continue. So Money Magic, get in there with us with Money Magic, because you're going to get on your purpose. You are going to be on purpose. You are going to be creating money doing what you love. You are going to be in a circle of incredible beings. Just incredible beings like the Enlightened Dominatrix, like the Badass Sanctum, like all of the incredible builders and creators that we have in Money Magic. It is an incredible circle to be in. And we also welcomed new members both in Money Magic during this Wealth Witchery and in the Mystery School. You'll get the link to the Mystery School and to Money Magic once you pop your name and email address below, okay? Don't put it off. Don't put it off. I see so many people who delay. They're good. Don't put it off. Do it now. Do it now. Let's go back on screen share. And let's look at the notes, and then we're going to look at this spell, and then we're going to jump on the deep dive. Okay. So now that we're very clear on what witchcraft and magic do, if you're new to the craft, results will not be instant. Persist. You cannot master something in one spell. Be persistent. Be patient. Give yourself to magic. See, I did an initiation where I am initiated in the magical arts and sciences. That means I'm committed to it. That means this is how I live my life. That means, and it's a blood oath, and it's in my Bible. So that means that I'm going to persist. I am going to seek to master this craft. I am going to seek to uplift others in the practice of being powerful in their lives, being sovereign, knowing that the infinite source lives within and powers everything that we're doing. It powers what we're doing. And that you have the ability to choose what you want to do. Okay? Magic and witchcraft do not require your belief. Many of us came from a Christian background. In the Christian background, they kept telling us, believe, you gotta believe. You gotta believe Jesus is your Lord and Savior. You gotta believe in Jesus. You gotta believe in the Bible. Witchcraft and magic don't require belief. It works. It's not fueled by your belief. That's for church. They need you to believe, because belief is a powerful, powerful component of what they do in religion. Witchcraft and magic don't need belief. Rosemary does what Rosemary is going to do. I don't believe in a rosemary plant. I don't believe in a clear quartz crystal. Why do I need to believe in things that have their own properties that know what they're going to do? I don't have to believe, I don't believe in an elephant. An elephant is an elephant. It's going to walk through the savannah. It's going to drink water. It's going to navigate the herd. I don't have to believe these things. Magic and witchcraft do not require your belief. So you can remove all of that Christian conditioning if you have any. Maybe you never were in the Christian paradigm, yet a lot of our peeps in our community were in a Christian paradigm of some sort. Remove that from the Christian paradigm, remove it, because witchcraft, you don't have to believe in witchcraft. People are confused because they come with a Christian mind and they apply what they learned in Christianity to this. And I'm telling you, that's not going to work. Remove those blinders. They needed you to believe because some of the things that they were telling you never happened. Moses never existed, baby, never existed. It didn't happen. It was crossing the Red Sea. None of that stuff happened. A big millions of people leaving out of Egypt, the 10 plagues of Egypt, none of that ever happened. Now, they're beautiful stories. I love them. They're mythological. I love that. I love it. Never happened. Moses being floated in a basket in a river. Same, just like Sargon of Akkad. Just like Isis floated Horus in a basket among the reeds on the Nile River. Moses wasn't first. This is a meme. It's a story. It's a recurring, it's a trope. But people don't know that the things in the Bible are a trope, like it was something that they used in that part of the world at that time, because that signaled to the people, oh, the significance of this person. The people living then understood the tropes. We don't understand the tropes because they gave us the Bible and said this is the only thing. But then we dug up all these other things that were using the same thing. Oh, wow. Yeah, they floated Sargon of Akkad on a river in a basket when he was a baby, except this time it was the Euphrates River. I mean, this is Moses with the third baby that they were floating on a river. But you would never know that if you didn't read and study and understand these things. Moses wasn't the first baby that they floated on a river. It's like a Harry Potter story. That's why I love the Bible. That's why I love the Bible. So I want you to understand, they needed you to believe in Moses because Moses never existed. They needed you to believe that Daniel was really in a lion's den with lions all night and none of them ate him. We did not see the truth in the allegory. What does this story really mean? It really means that I could probably be in a pit of ferocious, seeming like lions, like I'm about to get devoured, and I will not be. The infinite source will save me. Maybe it means something deeper than a real man was with lions all night and none of them ate him. We're smarter than that. These are kindergarten stories. They needed you to believe that there was a man named Noah, and he took 2 cats and 2 tigers and 2 penguins and 2 locusts and 2 doves and 2 salamanders and 2 roaches and 2 termites. Come on. And 2 polar bears. But 2 brown bears, because Noah, you got 2 polar bears, but we need 2 brown bears. No, never happened. Never happened. These are based on older things that did actually happen. But the version of the story we got didn't make sense. Even when I was little and I was drawing a little thing, I was reading a little book of Bible stories that they gave little Jehovah's Witness children. I was thinking, so let me get this right. A man was on a boat. They threw him into the ocean, and a whale swallowed him. And he stayed inside the whale for 3 days. Yes, Valerie. How did he live? God, it's a miracle. What's a miracle? See, I was too scientific, even at like 6, 7, 8. I was too scientific. What's a miracle? Something God makes happen out of the clear blue sky. Anytime? No, only when God wants to do it. Well, how do I know if God wants to do it? Pray. asking for a miracle. Okay, God, can you give me a miracle? Can you give me the shoes that I really want for school rather than these $2.99 shoes that my mom got from John's bargain store? I grew up in Harlem. I wanted Pro Kids, and she kept buying me these Skips, and I was getting teased at school. God, can you give me the miracle of some Pro Kids? I would like red, blue, green, purple. I'm looking around for the Pro Kids to show up. How does this miracle thing work? No, that's not how miracles work. Well, how does it work? It's a mystery. Come on, people, stop. Do you understand that the story they gave you in Christianity is an incoherent story? It would never add up. I don't care what you try to do. I don't care how you try to put the blocks together. It will never add up. You must come to a deeper understanding, the occult understanding of these things. The occult teaches you must study, you must research, you must read books so that you can truly understand what are these things about. Otherwise, we just stay at an elementary level of things, believing. Witchcraft and magic, baby, is very pragmatic. It's very practical. We don't need belief. Let's go to the next one. In this series, if you work these 5 spells that I'm giving you, it will manifest any level of prosperity and abundance for you desire. You can work these same 5 spells that give you any level of prosperity and abundance you desire with your work. Because remember, your work must be aligned, your action must be aligned with the goal. If the goal is billionaire, you need to have billionaire actions. If the goal is millionaire, you need to have millionaire actions. If the goal is 6 figures a month, you need to have 6-figure a month actions. If the goal is 7 figures a month, you need to have 7-figure a month actions. Now, we use various forms of magic and spellcraft in this 5 days. Today is the last day. You got to bust a move, baby. We used candle magic. We used sigil magic. We used mojo bag or charm bag. Of course, you use release magic, of course. And today we're going to do the spell jar. I want you to join us in community. Either I want you to come with us into money magic, where you really work your business and exponentially expand it, your heart-centered business, your purpose-centered, purposeful business. And, or somewhere in both, you could join us in the mystery school, where we focus on your spiritual development with magic and witchcraft, specifically Christian witchcraft. I love the mystery school. Oh my goodness, it's full of amazing people. Both of them are full of amazing beings. Super magical. Let's go to the spell. So I gave you the preamble. Let's go to today's spell. What's today's spell? Baby, charge more. Charge more. Now, this is for spiritual people because, oh my goodness, spiritual people seem to have so many hangups with money. I don't think there's any group of people that have more hangups with money than spiritual people. I can't charge for spiritual gifts. Ugh. Oh, wow. Can't charge for spiritual gifts? Really? Oh, I can't. People don't have that much money to pay. Oh, because you don't have that much money to pay. You think people don't have that much money to pay. That's charging people from your own pocket. I used to do that. I don't anymore. You don't have it, so you think other people don't have it. That would be false. Don't charge people out of your own pocket, because then you'll always be limited to what you have. You want to go beyond what you have. This spell is all about charging more, charge higher fees, and not only charge more, attract to yourself the exact people that are ready to pay more. I do this all the time with our retreats, because a retreat is not $99. A retreat is $7,500, $5,500, $10,000. To be able to get a Globetrotter for our retreats and never pay retreat fees again is $25,000. My program that is called Skyrocket. I'll show you Skyrocket. ValerieLove.com/coaching. Skyrocket your fees. You can go look at it. You can apply for it. Here's Skyrocket. This is Skyrocket. And it shows you what's included in Skyrocket and how to skyrocket your fees that you're ready to charge $25,000 and up. Now, what does Skyrocket give you? Let me go down here. What is the investment for Skyrocket? To see the investment for one level of Skyrocket is 25,000, and the other investment for Skyrocket is 100,000. I want you to be able to charge more. And it's not just a matter of, oh, I'm going to charge more and I'm just going to put a $25,000 thing on my website. No, boo. That's not what I'm talking about. All the clients that have come to me and have invested $25,000 in themselves to work with me, it wasn't because there was a cute website with $25,000 on it. It was because they had a very specific pain point or a very specific high aspiration, and I gave them something incredible that they were willing to absolutely invest in themselves, and they did it, and they got it, and they still talk about it to this day. You can put $25,000 on your website all you want. Doesn't mean you'll ever get it. Doesn't mean one person will even think of paying for it. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about that it is embodiment. It is embodied in you, that you know so well who you help, that you can say with absolute certainty, you can help this person with this thing. And they are experiencing the impress of that energy, which is amplified by your magic. And next thing you know, they are sending you 25,000 in Bitcoin. They are wiring you 25,000, or they're sending you certified funds in the mail. Take your pick of how you want to do it. I kept a picture of the first ever $25,000 check I received from a client. I took a picture of it and I kept it to remind myself to always charge more. Okay, so this is a spell jar. Here are the ingredients, and don't worry, you're going to have these when you put your name and email address below. You're going to have access to all 5 spells, the instructions, everything I'm showing you. Of course, you're going to do your Palo Santo, your sage, Florida water, olive oil, frankincense essential oil, myrrh essential oil, jasmine essential oil, rose absolute essential oil, fenugreek seeds, nag champa incense, a glass jar with a lid. It doesn't matter what size. It just has to be the size that can fit currency. So a little larger than this one. It can be a mason jar. It can be a spell jar that you bought for the purpose of this. It can be a jar that speaks to you. It could be a jar that you see in a dollar store. Like, that would be the Dollar Tree has some great glass jars. $1.25. Dollar Tree. Fenugreek seeds, nag champa incense. Now, you can also use a different kind of incense. Doesn't have to be nag champa. I love nag champa. Such high vibration, brings your consciousness up to the absolute heavens. I love it. Of course, a glass jar, gold glitter or gold flakes. Just go to the craft store, go to Michael's, and get yourself some nice gold glitter. Gold is a true money of this planet. So gold is always going to wake up those energies of wealth and abundance. Gold. It's in our ancestral memory of the whole planet. You cannot go to anyone and say, would you like gold? And they say no. Everyone recognizes, sort of in our shared mind, right, the vast unconscious, that gold is valuable. So you're going to infuse it with gold. You're going to get a pyrite crystal, a cinnamon stick. You also require currency for this spell. Now, please, family, no fake ancestor money. You don't see me. I don't burn fake ancestor money. I burn real money to the ancestors. I don't know. I don't want fake money. So you're giving forth fake money, but you expect real money. I'm not saying don't burn ancestor money. If it does the job for you, go for it. Yet, I give what I'd like to receive. Real money. So use real money. Get a dollar bill, get a $20 bill, get a $100 bill, whatever bill, $20, $5 bill, $50 bill, $10 bill. It's got to be a bill. Currency. Actual real money, no ancestor money. And I understand the mechanics of ancestor money, it goes up and it's the offering that counts and it smokes and it rises and the intention rises along with it. I get it. I just don't use it. That's my own personal prerogative. I use real money because I want real money. I don't want fake papers. So whatever you use for real money in whatever country you are in, whatever locale you are in, get a bill, a purple pen, and a gold ribbon. Here's what you're going to do. Of course, you're going to cleanse. I think I've said cleanse every day 50 times. Cleanse, cleanse, cleanse. Sacred bath. Cleanse yourself. Clear your energy. You're about to do magic. You're about to enter a different realm. Your subconscious mind must understand this is something different. This is not the same. This is not your usual, oh, you're about to do something different. So now it's perked up. It's paying attention to what you are doing. You're going to cleanse the spell jar thoroughly. You're going to wash, of course, the spell jar with soap and water. And after you cleanse it completely, dry it, you're going to rinse the whole thing in and out with Florida water. Douse it. Douse it. Because we don't know what truck it was on. We don't know where it was made. We don't know who touched it while it was in Dollar Tree. We don't know any of that. Clear, scrub it up, scrub it up, scrub it up. Get all the energy clear. Get all the fingerprints off of it. Get all the yankiness off of it. You don't know. I often say that the person who was driving the delivery truck could have had an argument with his wife that morning, and he's driving around the stuff angry, and he's in a truck, and your stuff is in a box in the truck, and it's stewing in that anger that he's having. And do you want that in your spell? I don't think so. Everything is energy. You don't know where that thing was. You don't know what people were around. You don't know if people were smoking and hanging out in the back where the boxes were, cussing and on, carrying on. They were low vibration. Maybe they didn't have a lot of money, whatever, whatever. Just clear it all. Clear it all. Nothing against people that smoke. Nothing against people that are low vibration. Nothing against people that don't have money. I just want to know, do you want that in your spell? It's that simple. Choose which energies you'd like to infuse in your spell. So cleanse that jar really well because you're going to do a lot of work with this jar. You're going to anoint your body and your crown. I love to use the olive oil blended with frankincense and myrrh. Crown, temples, heart. You can do your hands if you desire. Clear yourself. Sage, burn in the sage. Palo Santo, clearing your energy, clearing the space. You know the spirit team invocation by now. You get access to that because I give you the spirit team invocation here because we're not doing anything without our spirit team. You're not doing this alone. You're not. Promise me you won't do it alone. You're going to light your Nag Shampa incense and you're going to meditate. You're going to meditate. The incense is going. See that the jar is here in the space with you. Now, you don't have to cast a circle for this. It's up to you. You can if you want to, not required. You're sitting at your altar or a kitchen counter or a table or a nightstand. It doesn't have to be fancy. Witchcraft doesn't need you to be fancy. Witchcraft needs you to be effective. You're going to meditate and you're going to get yourself really in that high vibration consciousness where you are absolutely one with the one. I and the Father are one. One. This is thaumaturgy. What is thaumaturgy? God powered magic. This is not people powered magic. So in order for you to do that, you would have to come into complete oneness with the infinite source that is your very self. Don't use your lower mind. You're meditating to get rid of your lower mind. Move it out of the way. Silence your lower mind so that the infinite source that is you is powering the work. Bring forth your spell jar. Swirl the stick of incense in the spell jar. I love doing that. You just swirl it around in there. You see the smoke rise in your spell jar. And then you're going to hold the spell jar to your heart just like you did with your mojo bag. You're going to blast the spell jar now with the infinite golden light and love of the infinite source. This is a power that's in you. You could direct it any way you desire. Direct it. You're going to blast the spell jar with this infinite light and love of source from your heart. When you sense it's ready, then you're going to proceed to the next step. You're going to write. You're going to write on the currency the amount you desire to be able to charge clients. Now, I know everybody will go straight to $1 million. You would have to do too much work to be able to charge one client $1 million and $1 million and they pay you. And here's why. If you're going to step into the luxury end of the market, which we highly encourage, you would have to look like a luxury brand. You would have to be in a particular circle of luxury people. You would have to have built networks of people that are in that sphere that refer you to at that level, at this level. It's about who you are talking to, networking, and having a circle of influence that refers you, having a circle of influence where you are trusted. I'll give you an example. Max Tucci, very good friend of mine, generationally wealthy, owns restaurants in New York City, all of that. Generationally wealthy. I've been to his villa in Florence a couple of times. Max Tucci was talking to, listen to this, good friend of mine for probably over a decade, was talking to someone I did not know. Let me come off screen share to tell you this story. Let me come off screen share to tell you this story. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Max Tucci was speaking to Ariel Patricia. Now, Ariel Patricia, I did not know her. Max knows her. I know Max. Do you see where I'm going with this? You can't just bust up and say, okay, $1 million clients come to me. Your $1 million clients are probably not hanging out on Facebook. They're running businesses. Their team might be on Facebook. They're probably not on Facebook. And so Max is speaking to Ariel Patricia. And Ariel Patricia is the owner of Sacred Stories Publishing. And so they're having this conversation. And Ariel says, I would love in my series of books she works with spiritual practitioners, all types. In this series of books, I would love to have a book about the witch. Max said, oh, it's only one person you need to talk to. Do you see how this works? Oh, no, it's only one person you need to talk to. I'm about to show you this because in case you don't believe me, I'm going to give you evidence so you know what I'm talking about. Hold on. He said, oh, it's one person you need to talk to. Valerie Love. That's the witch you want. You want Valerie Love. Really? Tell me about her. I don't know her. I know Max. Max knows her. You must be in relationship, in circles with people that can forward your name when your body is not present. How does that work? Build relationships with incredible, amazing, powerful people that have money. Get out of your circle and start going places where people have a lot of money. Go to the lobby of a five-star hotel, Ritz-Carlton, during happy hour. You'll see many men sitting around. If he's drinking a martini and he got 2 olives in it, he's probably got money. Sit near and then strike up a conversation. People strike up conversations at hotel lobby bars all the time. I used to hang out at a hotel lobby bar with this man that was super, uber duper successful. This man took me all over. He gave me all kinds of connections. I promise you. Go to the convention of engineers. Go to where these people are. Do you understand that you're probably not going to find your $1 million clients in the current scenario, the current circle that you have, because they're probably not in that circle, baby. The people that are going to pay you the huge money, they're probably not in that circle. Okay, so go to places where you can begin to, and I'm talking physically. I'm not just talking hanging out. I'm talking about put on your clothes. I know this is a very strange concept in the post-COVID world. What, you mean I have to go out, Reverend Val? It's not on Zoom. Can I just have a Zoom of like 20 millionaires and just tell them? Maybe so, beloved. I'm not ruling anything out. What I'm saying is if you would like to be the activator and the actuator of what you are creating, I would offer that you get up, put on your clothes, anoint your crown, put on your rose absolute, your jasmine, your attractive, the attracting energies, make yourself incredibly glamored up. Glamour spell is another thing, and go to the place where these people are. Join the Real Estate Investors RIA, Real Estate Investors Association of America. Join RIA. Go to all the RIA meetings in your neighborhood. Find out who owns all the properties. Start talking to them. See what their problem is that you can solve. I'll give you an example. Alex Hormozy says, solve rich people problems. Solve rich people problems. What does that mean? Because what I find, listen very closely to what I'm about to say, I find that people that don't have money think that people who have money don't have any problems. Only people that don't have money think that. Because rich people got a lot of problems. I got a million problems, money ain't one. But people who are not yet rich are so blinded because they think about money so much and they believe that money will solve all their problems. So they're so thinking that rich people are just got it made. They don't have any problems. You see the influencers, they're making seven figures on Instagram. They look so amazing because they're going sweeping through their home, and their home is beautiful and their clothes are beautiful and they got the Gucci bag and they got the rolls and they got the this and they're on the rooftop drinking the wonderful, beautiful drinks and they're eating the beautiful food. So you think they don't have any problems. That would be a lie. They got shit ton of problems. Look at P. Diddy. Rich, and man, his problems are up here. Rich and full of problems. If somebody had just got him, yoked him up and said, stop it, what are you doing? He wouldn't be where he is right now. So Max says to Ariel Patricia, oh, there's one witch you need. And I'm going to tell you who it is, Valerie Love. And not only did he say, is Valerie Love, go to her website, Valerie. No, it didn't end there because that's not how this circle of people operates. He did an email introduction. I'm going to introduce you. Here goes an email. Valerie Love, Val, this is Ariel Patricia. Ariel Patricia is looking for a witch to write in the book, in the series. And Ariel Patricia, this is Valerie Love, and she is the author of books. And this is the one you want. And next thing you know, okay, Ariel and I are now connected. Ariel and I hop on a Zoom. Oh, it's working. Oh, it's vibing. Oh, it's a yes on both sides. Oh, bam. Common Sentience series, Sacred Stories Publishing by Ariel Patricia. Do you see Sacred Stories Publishing? She is the owner of Sacred Stories Publishing. She is the creator, the founder of Sacred Stories Publishing. She didn't know me. I didn't know her. How did this happen? How did this happen? An extraordinary book, by the way. If you don't have it, what is going on? How can you be in this series and you don't have this book? Go right now. I'm going to give you the link. Go right now. Run, don't walk. How do you not have this book by Valerie Love? Witch by Valerie Love. It's an incredible book. Witch by Valerie Love. I'm bringing it up. I'm going to get you my Amazon link. And when I go to my Amazon link, when you go to the Amazon link, please understand that you are receiving let me do copy link. You are receiving, hold on, my Amazon influencers link. Please understand, let's do the disclosure, the appropriate disclosure. Please understand that I will receive remuneration. I will receive commission when you buy the book from both the publisher and from Amazon. Yay! Buy the book. Well, this book is exactly what I'm talking about how you're going to get your $1 million clients by the same. See, you can't open the doors. You cannot open the doors to what you desire. If you did, you would have already opened them. You don't even know where the doors are. I didn't know Ariel Patricia. I didn't know she was looking for a witch. I never heard of Common Sentience. I never heard of Common Sacred Stories Publishing. How would I have been able to send her an email? I couldn't have even sent her an email and say, please, can I write the next witch book for you? I was not aware of the existence of it. Do you know eye has not heard, ear has not, eye has not seen, ear has not heard what God has for you? You don't know where it is. You don't know where it's coming from. Otherwise, you would already went and got it. You don't know where your $1 million clients are. That's why we're doing magic to call them in. You don't even know who they are yet. So I say all those things to say, to frame up, to give you the context for how you're going to spell for these higher ticket clients, and that you're going to charge more, and that charging more is going to be an embodiment. Not, oh, just 90. I think I want to charge somebody $50,000. For what? And what problem are you solving for them? And how are you going to do it? And what is the offer stack? And what is the creation? And what is a landing page? Or what is the connection? And what is the circle that you're in that regularly feeds you, puts you in front of people that can pay you $50,000 without batting an eye? Solve rich people problems. Let me give you an example. Let me give you an example. There are a lot of YouTubers who don't want to edit videos. They're extremely successful in YouTube. They don't want to edit videos. Do you know that they pay something like 1,000 to 5,000 plus per month to a video editor? If you're a video editor, right now, one client, one YouTuber can pay you $5,000 a month, which is about 60,000 in a year. That's a $60,000 offer. I charge $5,000 a month. I will edit 4 videos for you, one a week, because the YouTube protocol is 1 video a week. Solve rich people problems. Now, what person in your current circle can pay you $5,000 a month? Maybe there's a lot of people in your current circle that can pay you $5,000 a month to do the thing that you love doing. I'm not talking about just grab something and start doing it. No, we don't operate like that. I'm talking about doing what you love, doing what you were born to do. If the current circle that you have does not have the ability, and you know how you know that the current circle that you have isn't doing it? Because it's not happening. If it was happening, then you go up. And you've got to be honest with yourself with where you are. If people in your circle are not even paying you $500 a month to do something, you got to be honest with yourself about that. And we can sort all that in Money Magic. We can sort it. I love it. Nina, I love it. I love it. I love it. You got to get in those circles. If you're going to charge more, you've got to get in circles where people can pay you more. That should be an obvious. And that's by relationships and building your network strategically. I know super powerful people on this planet, super powerful people, super successful people on this planet. And I feed those relationships and I stay in contact with these people and I'm one of them. And the reason that I do that is because there could be a way that a person could forward you to get a show on Oprah Winfrey Network. There could be a way that someone could get you your own a movie deal with Ryan Coogler. You have an idea, and maybe Ryan Coogler directs your movie. You want to be in relationship with powerful people because that's where money is made. My daughter and I were having this conversation. My daughter said, "Ma, I see that I have to change how I do things." I said, "In what way, darling?" Because I coach all my kids in the ways that still allow them to do everything on their own. I'm just the wind at their back. My daughter just opened her own salon. Baby, it works if you work it because everyone in my family is going to be successful. I don't care what happens. And the generations coming forward, and I'm infusing. Do you see my 3 grandkids are sitting and soaking in this magic? They're some of the best magicians ever since they were little. They had wands, they knew what to do with them. Well, my daughter opened her new salon. My daughter is a loctician. She also does natural hair. She's been gifted with hair in her hands ever since she was little. She had a Bratz doll. Do you remember Bratz? And she used to do 50 million different things on that Bratz doll. She has been doing this since she was knee-high to a grasshopper. She has the gift. So her clients love her, and she has her new salon space in one of these salon suites. And how she manifested was super magical. I'll tell you that story another time. So she manifested her salon suite And she said, Ma, and she's taking on an investor. So I taught her about business valuation, and I taught her how to understand what your business is worth. And I taught her how to understand what percentage of the business you would like to give up for the funds that the person is giving you. And I taught her all of this because I had a business valuation. I sold my business, all of these things. You need to understand Shark Tank. Spiritual people don't always like that side of the business, but I tell you one thing, you're not going to become wealthy without it. You're not. So you might as well start to put your CEO hat on and start doing CEO things and start having CEO thoughts and CEO conversations with CEOs. Okay, so she got this space and she got this investor. She's talking to the investor. She got the investor, and then the investor agreed to the deal. And so they did the deal and she got the funds. Now guess what? She said, Ma, you know what I noticed? I said, what? She said, I've got to change from being, okay, wham, bam, here's the transaction, to more like take my time, get to know the people that I'm working with, so forth and so on. I said, baby, you are speaking magic right now. What you are speaking of is going from being transactional to being relational. And some of y'all are still transactional. You're looking for a transaction. You need that transaction to pay this. You need that transaction, that hit of cash right now to get this thing. You are not in relational. And when you're in relational, see, I have a relationship with Nina Songbird. And within that relationship, we're on a ship together. Within the relationship, many transactions will occur. Some of y'all are just so too fast and too desperate and too hungry, and you need $1 a day. So you're just in the transaction. Can you do this thing? Can you buy this thing? Can you buy it right now? You're not in relationship building. So I want to give you the background on how you're going to have these $25,000 clients, these $100,000 clients, these $50,000 clients, or whatever number if you're watching this 10 years from now, 25,000 is like nothing, it's like $100. Then whatever the number is for what would be a high ticket client when you're watching this video, it's subjective. It's all relative. I'm giving you can't just cast the spell and think, oh, $25,000 clients are going to line up outside my door. No. You would have to be in relationship with people that can pay you that. It must be in relationship with people that know what you do and how you do it and can recommend you and say, oh, you have to get, and you don't need to look at no one else. That's what Max told her. Max said, oh, no, don't look at no one. And see, they are in relationship, so they take it from another person. If I had called her or emailed her, it would have been probably 50 million emails, and I would have just gotten a no answer or put in a spam folder or whatever. No. You want to be in relationship with people that are advocating in rooms that you can't even get in. You can't get in that room because you don't know about the room. Well, you want to have a friend in that room that speaks your name in that room. Do you understand? Does everybody understand what I'm talking about? These things don't just happen out of the clear blue sky. You're not going to just pop up and here's all my $25,000 clients. But you got broke ass friends. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Okay. All right. Notes taken. Hello. I love it. I love it. That's how you're going to be charging more, because you're going to be showing up differently. You're going to have this new circle of people. You're going to meet new people that are super successful. You're going to go to real estate investors and you're going to offer help to people in your way of doing things. Hey, I can cast a spell on that house. Hey, I can get rid of that house. Is not selling. It probably has some spirit, probably has some bad energy on it, baby. Let me come and take care of that real estate property. Clear it and let's sell it like that. Because I'm the witch in the circle. I ain't coming here to tell you how to do it real estate investing. You already know how to do real estate investing. If you pay me $50,000, I'll bring my team. We'll clean the house energetically, because you staged the house lovely, still not selling. That means it's skanky energy. And then it works. And then there's like, oh, call her for that. Then you become known as that person. Oh, call her for that. Oh, no. Because do you understand that people in those kinds of circles, they talk to, do you know anybody that's a good plumber? Do you know anybody that's a good so-and-so? Do you know a good nanny? Do you know they don't go looking on Facebook Marketplace. Okay, I think y'all got the point. Let's get back to charge more. Let's finish up this spell and then we're going to jump in a deep dive. Come with us in a deep dive. The link below for the deep dive is right below this video. I think I've sufficiently shared the context of this spell. Now, you're going to write the amount that you're going to charge the clients. Is it 25,000? Is it 100,000? Right? If it's do something like 10x of the highest fee you've ever charged and received. That's a good rule of thumb. I spoke at, many of y'all know beautiful sister Ajunola. I love her. And I spoke at Ajunola's Daughters of the Water retreat. And I was doing the esoteric wealth segment, speaking at the retreat, and all these beautiful women there, spiritual practitioners, magical practitioners. Ajunola is amazing. I love her. And I was going around the room asking, what's the highest price you've ever charged a client and received it? Because everybody here is going to 10x it. What's the highest price you've ever said? 150, 1500. What's the highest price you've ever charged? 2500, 10x. Your new fee is 25,000 for your highest thing. We're going to create it. What's the highest price you ever charged? 500, 5,000. What's the highest you've ever charged? 222. Okay, it's 22, 22. 10x, the highest fee you've ever charged and received. Write that on the paper. Okay, the highest that you've ever charged and received. Now, you're going to write that on the currency. Write it on the currency. Remember, this currency is charged. You're going to put it to your heart, blast it, charge it. You're going to write on the number on the currency with the purple pen, big letters. Don't use magic marker. It's going to smudge when you put the oil and all that stuff on it. The pen that I tell you to use are the smudge-proof, waterproof, fade-proof pens. So when I'm doing my magic, the stuff don't fade. I'll give you a link to it on my Amazon store. You're going to write it in big numbers on the currency. See, because if you have $1, you're calling in 25,499 more of these. If you charge them 100,000, you already have the first one in your hand. If you have a $100 bill and you're writing down 25,000, you already have 100 of it. You're now going to call in the $24,900. So write the full amount. It's like calling the brothers and sisters to the one that you already have. Do you see the magnetism and attraction and power of that you already have? It's going to keep you on the have vibration. Not you're trying to get something, you're trying to go for something. No. Get rid of striving. It messes up your spells. So you write out, and then after you write it out, in all certainty, you're going to just anoint this with your oil. You're going to anoint it with your olive oil. You're going to anoint it with your jasmine, your rose absolute essential oils. This is making it very attractive, very luscious, right? And then you're going to take the cinnamon stick and you're going to put the cinnamon stick on the dollar currency and you're going to roll the currency toward you. I know some of y'all know about rolling shit because I know y'all smoke weed. Anyway, for those who don't smoke weed, I don't smoke weed, but a lot of people I know smoke weed. My plant medicines are different. I'm a shrooms gal. Anyway, you're going to roll the dollar toward you around the cinnamon. And as you roll it, you're going to speak the intention petition. I got the intention petition for you. You're going to roll it toward you. And when it's all rolled up, you're going to secure it with the gold ribbon. You're going to tie the gold ribbon around it. Okay, see the gold ribbon? You're going to tie the gold ribbon around it. And then your spell jar is all ready. You're going to put it in your spell jar, fenugreek seeds. You're going to put in your crystal flakes. You're going to put in your pyrite crystal. You're going to put in whatever else is working for you, baby. Then fill it up with olive oil. Olive oil, a staple. People would make tremendous amounts of money with olive oil. And if you say, "Could I use coconut?" You could, but I recommend olive oil. Plus, if you put it in a place that's cool, the coconut oil will solidify. We don't want that. We want flow. So fill it all the way up to olive oil. It can't fill anymore. Put the lid on it. And now you have your spell jar. And now you're going to put your spell jar somewhere in the entrance of your establishment. If you have a business, a storefront business, where it cannot be seen. You could put it maybe right where no one can see it, somewhere in the entrance where no one can see it. You could cloak it, you could put it under like a little shrine where you have like some kind of fabric there. And then under the fabric, you place the spell jar. It must be placed out of sight. State the intention again over the spell jar, and you set it. If you work from home and you have a home office, set it somewhere in your home office where you cannot see it, under the altar, covered with the altar cloth. And then you are going to begin quoting your higher prices to potential clients. You're going to begin to now do the physical work that you already set it up in spiritual realms. You already set it up energetically to be able to do that. And the spell jar is working. Now you've got to work. You've got to actually start to create offerings that solve rich people problems. You've got to actually start quoting your higher fees to clients, to potential clients. And even if you feel afraid to quote it, still quote it. Okay, now let's hop in the deep dive. And when we hop in the deep dive, I am going to give you the distinction between an amulet and a talisman, because yesterday we did a charm bag. So you want to know the distinction between an amulet and a talisman. So we're going to hop in the deep dive right now. If you have been with us publicly live for 5 days in Wealth Witchery, this is the final day. This is the last spell. Pat yourself on the back. Congratulate yourself that you were here every day for 5 days. Congratulate yourself that you now stepped into a whole new level of witchcraft and spellcraft, witchcraft, magic, sovereignty. Congratulate yourself that you are now going to go forward even more empowered to create wealth. I love you. Let's hop over to the deep dive. Peace.